Hello, my people. This is episode 2. My name is Muna Indidi Bongi. Welcome to Afrobeat Discipline, Highlife. In this episode, I want to take you back to one of the deepest roots of Afrobeat music, Highlife music. Highlife music was born in Africa in Ghana. But like many African musical traditions, it didn't grow in just one direction. It evolved differently across the continent. In Ghana, Highlife stayed very close to traditional African music, rhythms, melodies, communal spirit. In Nigeria, it took another path, more urban, more expansive, and in Cameroon, you can hear its DNA clearly echoed in Makossa, which can be seen as one of its closest cousins. One of the most well-known highlife progression in Ghana is called Ya Amponsa. The Ya Amponsa progression, sometimes simply called highlife changes, is a foundational musical cycle. In highlife, it plays a role similar to turnarounds or rhythm changes in jazz. It is a structure musicians come back to transform, reinterpret again and again. In video 1, I break this down and demonstrate one of the variations of the Ya Amponsa progression on guitar. Let us listen. Ya Amponsa, video 1. In the second video, I perform a highlife composition by Fela Kuti titled Bon Faux. When you first hear Bon Faux by Fela Kuti, one thing hits you immediately, the harmony. It is clever, but also surprisingly simple. Take section A, just two chords in one measure, C and F. Minimal, right? But that simplicity works. It sets a steady hypnotic groove and gives the rhythm room to breathe. Then comes section B. Here, Fela adds movement with a cycle of fourth. C major to F major, B minor flat 5 to E minor 7, A minor 7 to D minor 7. But at the end of the first part, you hear G7, A minor 7. Unexpected. Instead of resolving to C major, he goes for A minor 7. That's a tonic substitution, letting the cycle start again. Later, it looks like this. A minor 7 to F, B minor 7 flat 5 to E minor 7, A minor 7 to D minor 7, G7, and this time it resolves beautifully to C major. Some people link this approach to Fela's time in Europe, especially London, and his exposure to jazz. Sure, there is influence there, but calling him just a jazz musician? Not quite, because what Bon Faux really sounds like is deeply African. It's highlife true and true. Bon Faux. Listen. let's talk about Onifere. It is Highlife too, but very different. The difference is in the bass movement and in the structure. Bonfo feels stable, round and smooth. Onifere tense, directional, always moving forward. In Onifere, Session A sits on a pedal point, ending with a turnover that brings the harmony back to F major. In Session B, the bass plays an Anatole pattern, while the accompaniment sticks just to two chords. That contrast, moving bass, stable harmony sets it apart from Bonfo. And you can hear it shaping what comes next. Stronger rhythmic writing, moving toward a structure that's clearly Afrobeat. You can hear the Afrobeat spirit emerging directly from its Highlife roots. Highlife is not just a style. It is a foundation, a language, a bridge between tradition and what Afrobeat would later become. Onifere. Listen. Thank you all for listening. Stay connected, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.